Hi Gemini, welcome to Blue Hill Tarot, and thank you so much for stopping here. I want to thank you, and I am thinking about you and your birthday season, and I'd like to say if any of you Geminis would like any insight or to connect with me and my guides and energy in regards to some predictive things around your uh, birthday season or your birthday energy. Just write me, and or you can look on my website, bluehilltarot.com, or you can check out some of my memberships because I would love to have some more Geminis on board in regards to members. I do a very predictive guidance through destiny cards, which can give you some great insight about the energies around the cycles of your year. And you are in a birthday season, so for those of you that are Geminis that are in your birthday season, you're going to be going into 5 fixed energies for the next year. There's also 52-day cycles, and you're going to be in a 52-day cycle of Mercury as soon as you have your birthday. So I also want to say to you, Geminis, I see a lot of insight about the lunar eclipse. Um, we have an eclipse series going that got started last year around June of 2020, if I remember correctly. And it's certainly interesting to hear all of the insight provided on YouTube about the energies and how they're going to affect us. Wholeheartedly say that's great. All of that, information is power, so super. But I also want to say something from my perspective in regards to all of this planetary pull inside information that's being put out. I want to offer this to you, Geminis. I want to say, what I hope some of you are compelled to do around your energy is to work um, to work on your own consciousness. To start watching your problems. Okay, do you hear what I said? I said start watching your problems. Okay, and asking yourself what part of me is bothered by some circumstances in your life. What part of me? Okay, that's deep. Okay, it's a big deal. If you can connect with some energy and start to disconnect with that psyche side of yourself, because you are a Gemini, you've got that big giant brain and it's always chattering. So that voice in between your ears will really run you astray if you let it guide and direct you, because it will skew and change paradigms of reality, and you know, you'll hit walls and crash and burn. So I encourage you, when I hear all this energy of the moon and the eclipses and the poles, and I understand about all of that. I've studied that. But I also think it's paramount for us all to connect with ourselves, our own consciousness, and go deep on that, not just in between our ears. So there you go. How do you like that blather? 3 minutes of it. I'm looking at the clock. Okay, here I go. I better start throwing the cards, or my big brain Geminis are going to fuss at me. Here we go. So we're going to throw the energy for Gemini for the weekend. It's a batch of energy, general focus. Just take whatever hits you and leave the rest. I will be using 2 different decks. One is going to be the Wild Unknown. It's an interesting deck with interesting energy. And the other one is going to be called the Uncommon Tarot. It's another interesting deck. Both beautiful, both very insightful. Thank you, Spirit. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Then I'm going to throw some conjure energy. Okay, some folklore. Here we go. Energy guidance, cues and information. Energy guidance, cues and information. Gemini, 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 Gemini. And happy, happy, happy birthday to those of you that are coming into a birthday that are Geminis. I am so connected to Gemini. I just admire them very, very much. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Energy, guidance, cues, and information. I have some personal connections to Gemini myself. There's the Emperor. There's the Eight of Cups. And there's the Moon. Sorry, there's a cat playing right around me. There's the Son of Swords, air, you. There is the Ten of Wands, and there is the Seven of Cups. There is the Four of Cups. There is the Ten of Pentacles. And there is the Daughter of Pentacles. So some of you Geminis may have the energy of Earth around you. Some of you may have a Pisces or a Cancer around you. Some of them may have the energy, you may have the energy Aries, Scorpio around you. I'm going to throw another layer of cards, but before I do that, I'm going to throw some conjure, some folklore energy, folklore energy conjure. Too many cards there. Oh, it's 3 cards. But I hadn't even said Gemini yet, so I really don't want to take cards for granted here. I'm going to connect this deck with Gemini now, please. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Oh, Lord, my goodness, the deck is spewing for Gemini. Gemini, 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 please. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Went from spewing to stopped up. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, energy, guidance, cues and information, please. Gemini, energy, guidance, cues and information, please. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what the conjure energy speaks to. All right, the Jack of Hearts and the Ten of Spades. Now remember, if you are connected with me, you know that I do destiny energy, okay? Destiny energy is speaking to a deck of cards, the suits, and it's very predictive. It is not folklore energy. Completely different, completely opposite. I would gladly say that. But this has its own interesting and informative value. So let's look at these energies. You know what? You have the Jack of Hearts here. I want to say that's a card of wealth. It's also a card of fertility, Gemini. If you're looking for babies, they may be looking for you. So remember that I said that around this moony energy right now, for sure. I also, I have to say this card can also connect to someone younger than you that's around your energy. I just feel that as a possibility, as something that you may consider. This is the energy that says the Ten of Spades. It's a card that we call the graveyard in folklore. The graveyard card, it says that the end of things is here, that the worst is over. So it's not a bad energy at all. It's a card that says that just like this energy here, the second energy of you having something in your life that's broken that you're thinking about walking away from, it certainly could be a Pisces, a Cancer, an Aries, a Scorpio, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The worst is over. Okay, that's the message for you. So those are the energies that I have for you around the conjure. So let us go back to the tarot, and we're looking at the energy of the wild unknown. That's the name of this deck. It's a beautiful deck. Some of it is a little bit gruesome, but these cards that you receive, not so much. This is the Emperor. This is an energy of maternal, certainly an energy of pregnancy and babies. It's also an energy of being very fertile, being gentle, being compassionate. Then the next energy, And it's also a Libra. The next energy is the Eight of Cups, okay? The Eight of Cups. If you look at the energy of this card, you can pretty well see what the energy speaks to around. All the cups are broken, okay? The Eight of Cups speaks to walking away from something that's broken. Okay, it's certainly a clear message, letting go. It's also an energy that says if you're not walking away from something broken, you may be going on a journey. Maybe some of you Geminis are doing some traveling. It doesn't have to be something broken. I'll just say that to you. It's certainly possible that you're going somewhere, that you're traveling. You could be traveling towards a Pisces or a Cancer. This is the energy of the moon. It's a Pisces Cancer energy. It's also an energy that is, when we talk about the moon, you know, we talk about the energy of delusion, confusion, illusion, all these words that say that, you know, you may be confused. You may not be seeing things for what they are. You may not know all the information. You may have some you know, some vivid dreams. You may have some anxiety. You may have some doubt. You may have some fear. Those are all energies connected with this deck and this energy. Now the next energy is you. It's the energy of Gemini. Then we go on to the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is speaking to blockages and difficulty and burdens, and you're carrying them all. They're at your center. You're carrying them, and you're doing just fine. So my energy would say to you to keep going. There's definitely a better 10 ahead of you with money around it. So the next energy is the Seven of Cups. This is a card of some of you Geminis right now, you may be having a hard time judging what's right and what's wrong for yourself or for someone around you, or you may need to just step back. I just want to say I heard that message for you, so I'm going to give it to you. It's a card of temptation, possibly having trouble judging what's the right way, what's the wrong way. Remember, the universe is saying to me right now to tell you, focus on yourself. You should always be the first one on the list. And then we have this interesting energy, the Four of Cups. You see that rat? This is a card that says somebody could be around you that's, you know, they're not what they seem. It could be you that are behaving in a way that, you know, you're not being your true self. This card says, you know, things are not what they seem and that you need to speak your truth. Okay, Gemini? And then here's that beautiful 10, the 10 of Pentacles. There is better money on your path. Keep working, keep going. And then this is the energy of Earth. Some of you may be connecting with an energy of Earth for this weekend, or have an Earth energy around your life. So let's throw another layer of energy and wrap this reading up for you Geminis in your birthday season. Thank you, Spirit. Energy guidance, cues, and information. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Okay, there's justice, karma, fate. It's also a Libra. I have to say, some of you Geminis definitely may be having a Libra around your life in some form or fashion. It could certainly be a family member, a roommate. It could be a partner, but they're definitely showing up. It's also an energy. This is the energy of a balanced outcome, a fair outcome. Here's the Ace of Cups. Okay, so it's sitting with the energy of the Eight of Cups, which says that some of you Geminis are taking a journey towards a relationship. You're headed for some travel towards a relationship, something that is around you. This is the Knight of Wands. It's a positive energy around news and information regarding work. This is a beautiful energy of the 10 of Cups, saying that you do have a good foundation, people who love you and care about you. This is the energy of the 3 of Pentacles. It says that you've got a job. It may be a pain in the butt. It may be a pain in the neck. It may just be a lot of responsibility, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff that you have to handle, but you're doing it. And the people around you that you work with, work for, work around, they see that you're doing a good job. Here's the 8 of Cups again. Okay, so interesting. I'll talk about that more in a minute. This is the energy of fire. Some of you may have a fire energy around you, and that's a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and they may not be what they seem. This is the energy of baggage around that, emotional baggage. And this is the energy of the money, moving slowly, but it is moving. Okay, so let's look at these final energies before we wrap this up. So we have this 7 of Cups, okay? What did we say about the 7 of Cups? We said it's a card of deception, possible temptation, difficulty judging right from wrong. You may be taking a journey, or you may be walking away from somebody that is a fire sign energy that has deceived you and caused you some angst or baggage, or, did something of an emotional nature. This is an emotional energy. So for some of you Geminis, you're walking away from a relationship with a fire sign because there was some type of deception, dishonesty, illusion, something like that. So it's showing up here around you. So that's the reading that I have for you, Gemini. I have to say happy birthday. And thank you so much for stopping here at Blue Hill Tarot. And I hope you'll come back. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find all my information on my YouTube channel or my website, bluehilltarot.com. And thanks so much for stopping. Take care. Have a great weekend, Gemini. Happy birthday.